Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it is time for another special event here in Pokemon GO. It is currently almost 1 o'clock p.m. Atlantic time on Friday, the 9th of October, and I finished my walking for the day. I'm trying to get some candies for Ernest, our Audino here. I come back home, and on the way back, I noticed that his motivation meter, his berry meter, was suddenly maxed out, even though we had walked close to an hour, and I thought, what happened? Then I realized, wait, there's more special research, or rather timed research. What? And I realized, wait, the season's changed. That's right. There's another event that I forgot about in Pokemon GO. Now, we did talk about it in previous episodes, but let's take a look at it here. This is it right here. So, autumn-themed Pokemon, berry bonuses, and Deerling. So, just to sum up, because we already, as I said, discussed this, certain Pokemon will be appearing in the wild and in eggs, berry effects will be boosted, berry-themed research will be available, and Deerling, I'm not sure the species name, but Deerling, a grass type from Unova, will be appearing in Pokemon GO for its debut performance. So starting today at, 8 a.m., okay. But that is Pacific. Okay, that would be 12 o'clock my time. Until Monday, the 12th, so we got this weekend to look forward to this. Let's see. In some parts of the world, leaves are turning red, shadows are growing longer. With a transition from hot summer to cooler autumn, I'm in a cooler place, it looks like there will be a few different Pokemon hatching from eggs soon. Now, starting Monday, again, this confused me. It says date and time, Monday the 12th till Monday the 19th. What does that mean? Maybe other things will be appearing in eggs starting that week? They give us two different time frames. I don't really know what to make of that. It says learn more on the blog. I really should. I'll do that off screen because every time I do that, I gotta resync the video and stuff, and that's annoying. I don't want to do any editing. I want to start catching some Pokemon. Because if you take a look at the nearby, way across the river, we have a silhouette of a new species. It is, of course, a Deerling. But I wonder if we're going to see some Deerling from here, because the first part of the Seasons Change special research, which we fortunately have 11 days to take care of, as opposed to the birthday event where I actually missed out the last step, we have to catch 10 Pokemon to get 10 Pokeballs, make 5 nice throws for a mysterious encounter, and transfer 5 Pokemon for a mysterious encounter. And then when we get all of that done, overall we get a mysterious encounter. We also get 500 Stardust and 500 experience points. But it says part 1. So, of course, it wouldn't take us 11 days to do that. There are more steps coming forward as we get this timed research accomplished. So, even though I just finished walking, I'm going to go back on out there, see if I can get those 10 captures. I do want to say a quick shout out to the first 3 members of our channel, Sailor Pika, Small Spook, and Mariah Thompson. Thank you folks for joining in as members of our Professor Chaz channel here. I've already set you up with the member nicknames in Pokemon GO, so like I say, once per week or once per month based on what level tier that you become a member at, I'm going to guarantee that you get first priority for gifts. I think what I'll probably do, I'll aim to do that on Saturdays, because that's usually when I can get the most gifts, and up until we get a whole lot more members that I'm going to have to sort of pick and choose here and there, I'm basically going to do 1 gift at least per week, and possibly even more than that. The reason I said guaranteed 1 per week or 1 per month, but I can do more, is based off how many members we do wind up getting. So anyway, I'll talk more about memberships at the end of the video, but if you folks out there are new to the channel, and first of all, if you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to do so for some Pokemon GO content and other Pokemon content. But you can also click that little join button below the video, see what kind of perks are available that you might be interested in, and if you feel like joining in, you can do that. If not, I'm not going to pressure you right now. I'll talk more at the end of the video. But I want to see if I can get myself a number of these tasks complete in short order. I'm also hoping to try to find some fire types, because now that the Fashion Week event is done, I can finally start catching more fire types, but the weather is currently windy, so we're not going to find too many, I don't think. Anyway, let us get moving and see what we can catch for the Seasons Change timed research in Pokemon GO. Well, while we're out on the hunt for those 10 Pokemon, we did happen to come across our first Deerling. Let's go ahead and catch this up. I didn't want to go on a major hunt for them just yet because I want to wait for the weather boost, the sunny day. I think the wind is supposed to die down later today, so I could do some Deerling hunting then. But let's get our first one here together. This is the autumn coat from the looks of it, and from the looks of the season, of course. We got 210 CP. The golden raz has been applied. Oh, I thought that was an excellent throw. Oh well. goldenrod should hopefully do the trick for us. 1, 2, and 3. There's our first Deerling in Pokemon Go. And then is our 8th of 10 we have to catch for the research. Okay, let's maneuver this way and check that Pokedex. Well, I guess first we'll check the Pokemon itself. So it's got Tackle and Seed Bomb. It is just pure grass, right? Oh, normal and grass, okay. And the appraisal says, well, it's not terrible. It's got no HP, but it's got a lot of attack and defense. All right, let's find that Pokedex entry here. Hopefully it's not too noisy with vehicles and or the wind. But again, I got to work with what I got, and what I got is vehicles and wind going by. All right, Deerling, where are you at? Where exactly are you at? There we go. We have, oh, look at, yeah, all the forms are here. We have Deerling, the season Pokemon. The turning of the seasons changes the color and scent of this Pokemon's fur. People use it to mark the seasons. You could also just look outside. Anyways, that's our first Deerling. Let's catch 2 more Pokemon and then see what all of our encounters are for step 1 of the seasons change, the changing of the seasons. I forget, the timed research we just talked about. Something I forgot to mention too as far as the timed research here, one of the bonuses we're getting, is the fact that we're at a quarter hatch distance for our eggs. Why'd I go to the Pokedex? Quarter hatch distance for all the eggs we incubate during the event. So this 5K I just put in a little while ago, it's at 1.3 total before we hatch it up. So that's definitely a nice little bonus for us to be getting after we, or the temporary bonuses for the pandemic were rolled back for us a couple weeks ago actually. Okay, I'm just going to stop out front of the house because we have completed the first several steps for the seasons change. So we're going to get our 10 Pokeballs for those 10 captures. We got, this was for, I forget, but we're getting an encounter for whatever task that was. Do we see Deerling for this one, I wonder? Now I doubt they would give us Deerling for every single encounter of the research, but I would take some more, especially since they would be nicely stat boosted being a research reward. Oh, we have a Zigzagoon, not quite a Deerling. Hopefully that's a quick catch there. We can move on to the next encounter. Yeah, if they give us Deerling, I would expect it would be one of the encounters for the overall 3 steps completed. But who knows? Only time will tell the truth. So that's not bad. Of course, just a Zigzagoon, that's not quite what we're looking for right now. We're looking for something more amazing. Possibly something, well, not new, because of course, we just caught that Deerling in the wild moments ago. But whatever it is, we'll take it because then we get to move on to the overall encounter. Come on now. Come on now. Air plus mode is awesome. Okay, you're way over there. You're just a Shroomish. Can I throw from here? Not with one hand. Okay, let's move up closer. Don't spook them. I know it is the season for the spooks, but we're not trying to scare the Shroomish away. Alright, hopefully that'll do the trick. Yeah, I do want the wind to die down. I want some grass type boost for clear skies if possible. Although if we do get some Deerling from the research, research rewards do not get weather boost, which is, I guess, unfortunate in a way, but kind of makes sense too, because you could just save the reward. Like if you know what it is, you could save it for when the weather boost would be in its favor. I guess it's maybe kind of fair, kind of unfair, I don't know. Depends on if it's like, say, an ice type, and you live in an area where there is no snow ever, so you can't get the ice boost. Alright, enough wandering through various thoughts and thinking aloud and stuff. We want to get this Pokemon. Where is it? Get the grass on the screen. There we go. Now, expecting it to be a Deerling, I'm going to make sure the grass locks in securely because we don't want to risk losing the encounter. I think that's as close as we're going to get it. We find... Oh, it's a Vulpix. Good. Fire types. I forgot to mention, too, when I did check the blog off screen, it did say that shiny Vulpix might be something we can find during this event. Which, if, you know, that's all well and good. For me, that just means, hey, fire types will be around. We might be able to get that victorious research, special research, completed sooner than I was expecting. Okay, so that is the catch. We're going to check the stats on this. I only need 12 more fire types to go to get to the next step of the special research. We see decent Vulpix. Alright, now let's see what the next step is going to be. I'm probably going to stop for a bit here because 27% battery power. I didn't expect this research coming up. I gotta stop and recharge. So use 3 raspberries to help catch Pokemon for 5 raspberries. Use 3 nanoberries for 5 nanos. Use 3 Pinaps for 5 Pinaps. You get 3 revives, 500 Stardust, and 500 experience points. That's not bad at all. I got plenty of berries to spare. And it's interesting, I noticed that sometimes the research will say use like 5 berries to help catch Pokemon. That counts if you use a Pinap berry as well, because of course a Pinap is a berry, but Pinaps don't really help you catch Pokemon. They just add extra candy when you do catch them. So whenever I have a research that says, you know, catch or use X berries to help catch Pokemon, I never use the Pinaps. I just always go for Raz or Nana, just my own personal taste. But it's weird how the Nano here doesn't say use 3 Nano berries to help catch Pokemon, because it does help. Keeps them from attacking. Alright, anyways, let's head on inside. I'm going to recharge, as I said, and get back on the hunt in a little bit. See if we can get some more fire types. I'm now charged back up, and we just finished the 3 steps here for the Season Change Part 1, Phase 2, I guess you call it. We're going to get 5 of each of these berries, 5 Raz, 5 Nanab, 5 Pinap, and get ourselves our overall 3 revives, 500 Stardust, 500 experience points, and see what is Step 3 going to look like. What do you want us to do? There we go. Give your buddy 2 treats. I did discover I just fed our Gyarados here Dive Bomb, and every berry, instead of filling up just 2 notches of his berry meter, filled up 4. So we are getting double the use out of that. But I skipped away. What else do we need? So we got to feed 2 berries, have to earn 1 heart, that's not a problem, and earn a candy walking with your buddy. Well, since Gyarados is well known for needing only a little bit of distance to get a candy, I might as well walk him out there a little bit. It's going to take a little while for his motivation to run down to want another berry, so I might just do these steps here, the earn a heart, earn a candy, kind of quickly, and do the treats afterwards, and I'll come back as soon as we get Step 3 complete for the Seasons Change timed research. And if I'm lucky, I might find some fire types out there too. Hello Vulpix, you're way down the way, aren't you? But I'll look for some fire types in the nearby area, and I'll be back in just a moment. It's about time we feed Dive Bomb a couple more berries. Actually, I should say it's past time, because I don't know if I'm misinterpreting the clock or something like that, but I think when they doubled the effectiveness of the berries, I think it's draining out their berry meter twice as quick, because he should have been fine till about 5 o'clock, but he was completely bottomed out. But what's weird, as you just saw, I fed him 1 berry, and that maxed him back out. Can I feed another one? I don't want to overfeed my Pokemon, but this should have been the point when I could feed 2 berries and get that step complete. Alright, there you go, dude, you're all fed. And can I not pet you? There we go. Trying to aim for a little scratch on the belly, but his face was in the way, so whatever, it works. Away he goes. Alright, let's see what happens as we claim our rewards for step, what is this, 3 here? Of the Seasons Change. Another 2,250 Stardust for the 3 steps along the way. Gonna get a Silver Pinap Berry, another 750 Stardust, and was that 750 for the experience? It was. Alright, that just basically concludes everything. Alright, so since we have a Pokemon appearing, I'm gonna step down here to get to the flat surface. Let's claim our, looks like 3,000 experience overall. And I think my collection is full, so we get the 1,000 Stardust, 1,000 experience points. Fortunately, we can transfer something away. Imagine if they made it so that if your collection was full, the Pokemon that you would get just goes into the ether, the Netherverse. It's like, that wouldn't be fair. Alright, claim what I'm expecting to be a Deerling. But still, this says Part 1. So, are we going to see a Part 2? I'm assuming this is the end, because when they give you the 3 batches of experience, or just rewards in general for no effort, that usually concludes a set of research. Indeed, we do see the Deerling. Since this is still needed to be added to the team, I'm going to go for the Golden Raspberry. Not going to go too far from the house, because I don't want to leave Wi-Fi range. That is nice, I can reach my own Wi-Fi outside. And here comes the wind. Probably can't hear a word I'm saying. But as a reward for research, we should have some pretty good stats on this Deerling. Hope we have some HP this time. Let's see, 1, 2, and a 3. Got it. All right, Deerling number 2 added to our collection. And let's see what she has to work with. Considerably better than that first Deerling we got. I believe that'll be a 96%er. I'll take it. All right, this is done. Now, what else does the research have for us? Anything? Not right now. But it still says it was part 1, so we might see some more research in a little bit. Actually, as you see here, the overall event itself with the themed wild Pokemon, the eggs and such, that ends in 3 days. So we might see part 2 of the season's change in 3 days' time. So that's going to be that for that timed research, but we still got the special research to tackle. We got to find 10 more fire-type Pokemon, but for the time being, I just made some soup. I'm going to have my supper, and I believe I've got my nephews coming over pretty soon, if not already, for the weekend, so I'm going to be spending some time hanging out with them as well. But I'll do my best to get this research done ASAP, so you folks can see what happens next in our grand adventure in Pokemon GO. It's now the next day, the 10th of October, Saturday, and oh, let's get us some gifts there. Cool. So, what we're on right now is another event in Pokemon GO. I shouldn't sound like it's a bad thing, like it's a gripe or something, but I kind of want to focus on the special research because, let's go, we need to get just 7 more fire types. But on the way to that, we might be able to complete some Meowth limited research. We have 11 hours, 36 minutes remaining, and this is supposed to lead us to encounters with the 3 different forms of Meowth, the Kanto, Alola, and Galar. So they want us to power up Pokemon 3 times for an encounter, another encounter for catching 3 Pokemon, and 3 nice throws gets us a 3rd encounter. We got 10 Pokeballs, 500 Stardust, and 500 experience points for all of that. Still nothing new on the season's change just yet. So we're gonna get moving. That shouldn't take too long to get those captures. Hello, Mega Raid. I see you. And, oh yeah, also, Origin Form Giratina is back in the raids. So we might be able to take on one of those. Hopefully find a shiny, because the shiny has been released with the current run of Giratina raids, but won't hold our breath for that. We'll see what happens. All right, let's get those captures, get those power-ups, and make them throws, and come back and see what we get. And for my 3rd Pokemon capture, I realized I forgot to claim my rewards from some Go Battle League battles today. I did happen to get 3 wins to earn a Pokemon encounter. So let's see what we find. Hope we can get a nice throw on it, because that will complete the at least the first step of the Meowth limited research. Alright, let's see what we've got. Looks like it's going to be a Skarmory, so that shouldn't be too bad to get a nice throw on. But I usually don't catch these with the other camera or the other phone in hand. We got it anyway though. Alright, nice throw. And you can sort of tell when you completed the other research too, because if that nice throw counted but the Pokemon wasn't going to be caught, it would give me the reward or give me the notification for getting the nice throw. But if I'm catching it as well, it waits until the end of the capture to show me the rewards. Anyway, that's not really important. Let's see the appraisal. Decent. But I've already got a Skarmory that I'm working with. So let's get our rank rewards. I noticed this season too, we don't have an actual rank number, so you don't need to get a certain number of wins to advance through the ranks. Well, you do, but you don't lose points, which is kind of nice. So we should be able to at least get up to possibly getting our Rufflet, our Scraggy, all sorts of things that have been locked away because we just can't rank all the way up using that up and down ranking meter. All right, we need to make some space because we got 3 encounters coming our way. I could toss out, I'm going to evolve up this Ponyta, because I do have over 300 candy. Might as well get a little bit of extra bonus experience. And truck goes by, reminds me, it's going to be kind of noisy today. It is supposed to be really windy later on, so I'm not sure how much I'll be recording out and about, but we'll see how the day goes on. Okay, so Rapidash, you are evolved up, Fire Spin and Drill Run, and off to Willow you go. What else could I send away? I suppose I can send this little, you know what? I got plenty of Roselia Roserade. I'll send you as well. Alright, so that frees up 3 spaces to claim our researches. Let's see, so I'm assuming this will be the standard Meowth, because it is the first in the list. Also, take note that I do know Meowth Kanto version and Alola version can be shiny. I don't have either yet. I don't know if they would have made Galarian Meowth shiny yet, but it is possible for this event. Okay, we see... Oh, there's the Alolan Meowth, okay. A non-shiny. You know what, I'm going to try to throw from here. Good enough. It is a research reward, so it shouldn't be too hard to catch, right? They're never that difficult. Okay, we did good. So we got that one caught. Of course, being a research reward, let's see what the stats are looking like. You are pretty close to perfect. I think that's 93%. Alright, next reward is going to be, I'm assuming this will be the Cantonian Meowth. Let's take a look-see. Wait, okay, so I guess we're getting Alolan for all of these then? Come on, don't bounce. See, how does that make any sense? Look, this is why I often say they don't know how to program AR Plus mode. Why should it be possible that the Pokemon can basically materialize in solid ground so much so that the Pokeball just bounces off of its face? Don't make sense to me, but then again, I didn't program it. Okay, so there is the second Alolan Meowth. So yeah, since there should be multiple steps to this, looks like maybe every step along the way gives us the same version of Meowth. That one's not too bad either. Alright, our last one. Last chance for a shiny, perhaps. But we do have 11 hours, so maybe there's more steps to this than I would have expected. Okay, come on, grass. Show yourself. Reveal yourself. There you are. And a non-shiny. Okay, don't attack, man. There we go. Why does my luck have to be horrible? I didn't get a shiny of these three. Now, if you guys were watching the most recent live stream for our Pokemon GO friend codes, you know I got plenty of shinies as it is, so I can't really complain that much. And you, not even a full stat in any of them, really? Oh well. Alright, overall rewards, as I say, we're going to get our 10 Pokeballs, 500 Stardusts, and 500 experience points. Let's see what the next set of tasks are going to be. Transfer 3 Pokemon, catch 3 Pokemon, evolve 3 Pokemon. So we're going to get an encounter for each of those, and overall, we get an encounter as well. Alright, so let us get that done, and pop back in as we complete Step 2 of the Meowth Limited Research. So, can anyone out there confirm for me whether or not timed research like that for Meowth actually has an end game to it, or is it just kind of repeating research tasks over and over, the goal being how many can you get done during the time limit and how many encounters can you get? Because I asked that since I was going around doing a bunch of the research, and I remember there was a time we had timed research before where it didn't seem like there was an end, and it basically just came down to, you know, when time runs out. The reason I say that is because I did a whole bunch of Meowth research. I'd say between 20 to 30 sets of tasks, and it just didn't seem to be limited in that sense. I noticed that at one point some of the research tasks were repeating as well, so does it just loop back and give you as much time, or the whole time limit to get as many research tasks done as possible? Because in the end, unfortunately, I didn't get any shinies. I basically cut out a whole bunch of footage, which was just me checking non-shiny after non-shiny after non-shiny, and I thought, that's going to be overly boring for you folks to see. So, no shinies to report. I did, however, pick up another perfect Alolan Meowth, in addition to that one I hatched some time ago. So, now I can have one of each. A perfect Alolan Meowth, perfect Alolan Persian. But that was really all we did get. But, you know, like the theme song says, can't catch them all. I mean, it says something along those lines, but the important thing is I did manage to collect all the fire types that we needed to accomplish Step 2 of Investigating Mysterious Energy. So we're going to claim these rewards in just a moment, see what we get. I got to clear out 3 spaces, is it? And I think we could let... how are we doing on candy for you? Yeah, we'll let the bay leaf go for now. During the event we could find some more. There's 2... And I guess we could let one of the Deerling go as well. I did get at least 5, so therefore, the one that we did get from the research will be the one that I focus on powering up. 2 points from perfect. I kind of like that. Now, just before we start claiming some of these rewards, hey, there's another Deerling right there. I will mention, as I said earlier, about the channel memberships, because they are now live for those of you that want to join in. What you get, essentially, is there's 2 tiers. The first tier, the lab rats, you get access to the emojis and the member badges on the channel, which they say that though they're visible in live chat and the comments. You also get access to the occasional exclusive community post for members only, which may sometimes include a poll for things to shape the channel's future. You might be able to get access to a video early if I have the link in the members tab, or the members link in the community tab. There we go. And the step up from that is the lab aids, which will get you access to, what is it, members only live streams. Sometimes you get videos early with the lab aids membership. And for both of these tiers, as long as as long as space and supplies last, I'm giving out 50 guaranteed spots on my Pokemon Go friends list, so you can get a guaranteed gift once per month or once per week based on tier, but generally it's going to be a few times a week, at least until we start getting more members in the channel. And you get guaranteed Pokemon TCG online code cards every month, again, as long as supplies last. 1 per month for the lab rats, 2 per month for the lab aids. So if you want to take some more information, or get some more information, take a moment to click on that join button down below. It should be right beneath the video, and see the rewards that you get and the pricing in your area. And if you don't want to join, as I say, that is cool, but as I said before, I believe, feel free to check out some more videos on the channel and or subscribe to see what you think of the channel and if you want to support it. Alright, all that aside, let us now get our rewards. I'll claim this incubator first. Let me stand up so I can maneuver around while catching these things. So this was for the psychic types, I believe. And the sun is very angled right now. Long shadow, so hopefully it doesn't interfere with the AR Plus mode too badly. So for the 30 psychic types, we see, ooh, Elgium, very cool. I was expecting something more basic like an Abra or something along those lines. Alright, let's do this. Hopefully it won't be too hard to catch, because I want to hurry up and get to the next step. It's been so long. Well, you're going to be a jerk, are you? There we go. A nice curveball. What are the odds of it breaking out of that? I say 0. Now, of course, it would have had some sort of chance. Does anyone actually know off the top of their head what the actual percentages are of breakouts and such? I remember there were some charts that I saw, diagrams that explain that, but I just like to throw for fun. I don't want to know the actual numbers, even though I kind of just asked for them. Alright, the long-awaited 30 fire types. What do we get for this? That grass has just locked in. We're going to find... Oh, good, good, good. I need more of your candy. Here's a nice Pinap Berry for you, bud. And once I make this catch, I do believe that's enough candy to evolve my Darumaka, Greg, into Darmanitan. But as per my usual routine, I must take him into a raid battle to emerge victorious and earn the right. Okay, don't do this. So check this out. I'm going to throw a curveball, and it bounces off. I'm going to throw a straight ball. Okay, that didn't work either. I don't know why it thinks it's through a solid wall. That's enough. Get caught, buddy. This is really one of the annoyances with AR Plus mode. I don't know, it must see like shadows and think that's a solid wall, but it should not put the Pokemon, when it emerges from the grass, in what it considers to be a solid wall. It should have like a limit to where it jumps out. Anyway, so let's see what your stats are like. Not bad. I think Greg might be better than that, but either way, let's get ourselves backed up in case, well, there's another capture we gotta do. We're gonna get 1,000 experience points and 30 great balls along with that. And finally, move on to step 3 of the research. Okay, so what do we get for this overall? Would it be Victini already? Highly doubtful. I just knocked the clothespin down. Oops. Okay, let's see. I mean, you know, who doesn't have a Torchic by now? But hey, whatever. Okay, don't attack, dude. I'm trying not to walk into the shadows so it doesn't think I've passed through a solid object, you know. Okay, just get caught quick. Get caught quick. I want to see what the next research is. I do not want to be frustrated when I get up this morning. Thank you. Okay. Torchic is captured. Are your stats worthwhile? I guess not terrible. Alright, finally. Or should I save this for the next video? Yeah, I think we're going to end off here. Thank you folks for... No, just kidding. I want to check it out. What do you say, Willow? Wonderful work, Chaz. Thanks to your efforts researching psychic and fire-type Pokemon, we're well on our way to confirming the source of this mysterious energy. There's many a mystery surrounding our path forward, so I'll keep poring over our research notes. In the meantime, I'd like you to work on becoming better friends with your Pokemon. I have 18 best buddies, just so you know. As a trainer, strengthening the bond between you and your Pokemon is an important task that requires a specific set of skills. I'm going to get Liam Neeson on this thing. To further develop those skills, why don't you try spending time with your buddy? I do every day, man. Successful partnerships take work and dedication, and talented trainers build lifelong friendships with their Pokemon. That being said, be sure to spend time with your buddy every day. So we need to take a snapshot of your buddy, earn 3 candies walking with your buddy, power up Pokemon 3 times. That is going to be so easy to do compared to that last step. Of course, that last step was just about what kinds of Pokemon were spawning thanks to the special events. So that is going to wrap things up. Well, let's detail this. Take a snapshot, we get a Poffin, which is awesome. I love free Poffins, let alone any Poffins. Earn 3 candies walking with your buddy for 1,000 Stardust, and power Pokemon 3 times for 3 Hyper Potions. Overall, we're getting 3 revives. I think they're building us up for battles. 3 revives, Pokemon encounter, 1,000 Stardust. Alright. So that is what we're looking forward to starting off in the next video, but we're going to end this one off right here. I didn't want to go too long, that's why I cut out a bunch of the random Alola Meowth research checks. So with that being said, I want to remind you folks, again, just check that join button, see if you're interested. If not, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to get some more Pokemon Go content. We're also going to be doing some Pokemon TCG pretty soon as well, now that I'm starting to get back into collecting all the tokens I need to get the cards. And I believe that's all I have to say right now. So thank you folks for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.